Okay, so hello and welcome to the Organised Nonsense podcast. I am Kevin Smith and I am here with Sean Reedy, who is playing The Witcher.
I'm not.
Okay, he's not playing The Witcher at this very second, but
I'm not.
He's going to be playing it in like 15 minutes probably, or
No,
something.
I'm not.
Once he gets aboard.
Which will not happen.
I'm here with Christian Broderick, who is playing Ground Zeroes, is it?
Yes.
I don't
You
even
can
know
go
the
to-
fucking game. Sweet Jesus.
What is
I
it?
do like
Metal
how he
Gear
actually
Solid
remembers
Ground
the name.
Zero.
No, I mean like you were so confused about the name. You know it, but you were so confused about it.
No,
that
I
you made-
wasn't confused by the name. I was confused. I wasn't sure what he was playing.
Oh, well then. Okay.
I was pretty sure he was playing Ground Zeroes, but I wasn't exactly sure.
Oh, come on! What the?
Like, do you really think I wouldn't know the name of it after you've talked about it for so
I
so
quit.
long?
This is fucking stupid.
I mean, I've managed to get so much talk out of the. Oh, they all go. Oh, it's 10 minutes long. Ugh. I have been in less than 10 minutes multiple times, but
yeah.
you know, most times half an hour.
This is just.
If I'm not going out of my. Yesterday, I managed to kill everyone in the entire base in
Yeah,
15
you're-
minutes, which isn't an ideal way to play, but it was faster than my normal way somehow. Which is weird.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they made those trials. Like, who the hell is gonna run around the base and scan 40 enemies?
I did. I've only done
I
it.
did.
I've
Okay,
only
if
done
you're
it on
gonna
3
keep
missions.
talking about Ground Zeroes, I'm probably just gonna go on a rant about Final Cut Pro. 'Cause,
What? Oh.
yeah.
About how? They don't let. They don't let. Go ahead. Fuck it. I don't know where I was going with that.
They like it takes up so much space. Like, not the application itself. The application itself, like, it's pretty big. It's like 3 gigs
Yeah.
for an application. But then it stores every file you use on it and every file you export at its maximum resolution. So when I was going through it last night, everything that Final Cut Pro was using was taking up something like 65 gigabytes.
Wonderful.
So I deleted all of that, and I deleted more than I actually needed to, which is good. So I cleared off like 70 gigs on my hard drive, which is good.
See, Kevin, the reason I want you to keep so we can keep making videos is that I want you to keep working because, like, we don't want you to have too much spare time, you know, because then you'll just like spend that watching anime. We need you focused.
Indeed. Speaking of anime,
It takes me like 10 minutes to edit not even to edit
Yeah,
the
we can tell.
podcast.
speaking of anime, but good. 8 years ago
One
yesterday,
Piece.
Persona 3 released on PlayStation 2 in North America.
Who cares?
Isn't that wonderful?
Well, it's not Europe.
Yeah, but it was in English, so.
Yeah, but it's not Europe.
Oh, hey, Donna Burke.
Ooh, also
Donna
on the
Burke.
also
Yeah,
on
it's
the
Donna
topic.
Burke.
Donna Burke voices the iDroid.
Yeah.
Also on the topic of anime, today is apparently International Sailor Moon Day.
Yay! Now all fat people can
Fuck it, I'm okay with that.
get mocked.
You would be, because you're like... As in,
What?
Sailor Moon has 2 demographics. Like...
Dumb girls and dumb
as
fat
in-
people.
children... Girls younger than 10, and males right around the area of either 14 or 40.
Screw
it's
that.
like My Little- so it's like My Little Pony,
Kevin,
but not
being
a shit.
ageist.
Yeah,
You're
it's
being
like
ageist.
My
This is
Little...
what those
It's like
90-year-olds.
It's like
Sailor
My
Moon.
Little Pony, but
Not
with-
quite a shit. And frankly, no, I don't. It's just, it's quality memes.
Yeah, yeah.
Quality
I've gotten a
memes.
couple from you.
Yeah. I've never seen an episode of Sailor Moon in my life, but quality memes.
Yeah. Ugh.
And who like recognizes International Sailor Moon Day?
Apparently,
Kev,
people on
is it-
Twitter.
Is it a national holiday in some countries?
It's like it's a hashtag, and apparently lots of people are tweeting at it. Oh God!
What?
Porn?
I was just going through the tweets.
Porn?
People. Yeah, there is people cosplaying as Sailor Moon, but they are naked.
Oh yeah.
So,
I've seen that
that's fan-fucking-tastic. That's
Speaking
no,
of
Kevin,
fantastic,
you cannot deny the fact that you look up nudity.
Oh
on the
yeah,
internet.
you saw Fantastic Four, you
Yeah,
poor
I
bastard.
saw
Yeah, you
Fan4stic.
fucking idiot.
It was wow.
Was it the worst movie you've seen in years?
Was it the worst movie you've seen in your entire life?
See, it's currently the worst movie I've seen in a very long time, but around tomorrow that's going to get replaced with Dragon Ball Evolution, because fuck you, Christian.
You're actually watching it? Why?
I know something. You got something about Dragon Ball wrong. It's just Dragon Ball Evolution.
That's what I said.
No, you said Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
No, I didn't. I said Dragon Ball
You did.
Evolution.
Go back in
Oh yeah, he did. I think he did.
You did. Go back in editing. Kevin said something wrong about Dragon Ball.
So they're gonna make a sequel now, aren't they?
Oh boy. Yeah, double feature with Last Airbender too.
Also, what makes no sense is that, like, the Thing isn't wearing pants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
made
they-
me
and
very
in the-
uncomfortable.
and in
Yeah.
the sequel, they can't change that, because then in the first movie it's
He will
that
have
he
been
will,
naked.
yeah, he will have definitively been naked.
Well, they were on crack for the whole film.
I'm gonna say I do prefer the original Thing costume.
The prosthetic one?
Yeah, I think we're talking about the same one.
Kevin,
Are
why are you
we
watching
talking-
Why are you watching Dragon Ball Evolution? I paid 75 cents for that DVD.
Are we
know.
talking Tim Story or Roger Corman?
The one with Chris Evans in it.
That's Tim Story.
Yeah.
I think general consensus still is that the Roger Corman ones are the best ones.
Which one are there?
One, not ones. That is the one that was never released to the public because it was supposed to be so bad.
Oh, is that the 80s one?
Yeah, no, I feel like it was early 90s, but
Whatever.
yeah. The one that was supposedly so awful it couldn't be released to the public is the best one.
So it's just what was it? It's just a guy covered in orange paint wearing shorts.
No, it was another prosthetic costume. I've got a picture of it somewhere. I could send it to Kevin, and he can put it in. Because he'll totally do that.
Yeah.
I actually did do that.
No, but you edited it in. You turned the volume on your video clip so high they could barely hear us talk.
What?
When you edited in video clips to the last episode.
Okay, fine, I'll turn it down. Jesus.
I mean, it's not a bad thing in the One Piece rap, but the rest, no.
I have it. Here is the Roger Corman Fantastic Four Thing costume.
You know what? I'm getting very sick of Miller telling me about Cuba's Little America. Like, I'm very sick of it.
Behind the finger. The war
What the
isn't
fuck?
over until they're dead.
What also was
oh
weird to me
my.
is it was like the Storm family. Like,
Yeah.
as in, like, not the,
It's-
like, I like the, it's not that I'm against them being black, but it would have been a lot easier if they were all black. It kind of seemed like they had to make an excuse for why Kate Mara was playing Sue Storm.
Yeah, I think, from what I've heard, actually, Michael V. Jordan, the thing people were very, very angry about at the beginning, is actually the best part of the movie.
He is
Yeah, I've
definitively
heard.
the best part.
I've heard about this face morphing scene. It's pretty much the only one of the awful scenes that we haven't.
Face morphing.
Yeah, I've heard about this face morphing scene.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
What was it?
Basically, it's Reed Richards, and since he's made of rubber, he
Yeah.
basically stretches his face out so that he looks Asian.
Oh God!
And because the thing is, he escapes from the facility where they're holding them, and people are trying to find him. So he's trying to buy parts. So he makes himself look Asian, so that he won't get caught when he's buying
what?
stuff. But what also makes sense is, even though that this is meant to be a month later, he's still wearing his spacesuit. Or not spacesuit, but like suit from when they went to...
So, is the face morphing scene as bad as the one in the Tim Story movies where his face changes into Wolverine?
His face changed into Wolverine.
Do you not remember it? I didn't remember it, and someone pointed it out, and I was like, fuck. I don't remember it at all.
Let me look it up.
Fantastic Four Wolverine scene. It is ridiculous and hilarious, and I don't know what they were thinking. And they did it so awfully as well.
There's no good way to do it, I suppose.
No, there really isn't.
Reed Richards as Wolverine.
Yeah. We're going to hear Kevin's live reaction to this shit. It's...
Well, at least it's not
that makes no sense.
I know.
As in, like, where does the hair come from?
I don't know.
He can
suddenly he loses all his grey hair as well. And suddenly he loses all of his grey hair as well.
Yeah.
It's just... magical. And
so what else was the worst part? Doctor Doom. His powers are really, really vague.
Yeah, I've heard.
What's up with his outfit too?
He looks like a shit rejected Terminator.
Yeah, as in like first you think his powers is he can make people basically go through the same like extremist exploding thing from Iron Man. Then it's like he can make people's brain explode. Yeah. Then he can do earth bending or something. And that's basically it. And he can also shoot lasers and is impervious to bullets.
From that description, you're talking about a fan fiction character.
Yeah, and
he can also fly.
The thing
sounds like a character that someone would make up in Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Pretty much. And like the thing is, he was he was left in. I take it none of you have any intention of seeing it, so you don't mind me spoiling it for you.
No, not at all. Not a chance.
Okay.
I'll see it on Netflix if it makes it there.
So the idea is that like he's dropped into a pool of like not really well specified energy, and then everyone needs to actually I don't want to do something else, and they have to get out of there.
Negative zone or
no, it's not the negative zone.
Come on!
It's called Planet Zero, and as you can probably guess, the O in zero is the digit 0.
But wait,
has this planet become one? Have they found the way?
Have they what? Anyway,
shit joke.
So when they come back to him, he out of nowhere he has he's not made of metal. It's just that he looks this way because his suit fused with him or something, but. And he has and out of nowhere he has his green cloak. Mask. Kind of. And like, he out of nowhere has his green cloak, and it's not really explained where that came from.
What? So is it like...
He took a look at the thing and went, no, I don't want to be naked, and just found the first thing he could find.
Oh yeah, and like,
Simple.
I'm pretty sure not only did Sue Storm and the Thing not share eye contact at all, they didn't have any conversations.
Yeah. I've heard that.
The reason.
Why would you anyway? Like you look at him, he's naked.
I've heard that the Thing has like 10 lines in the entire movie.
Yeah, it's kind of it's as in like the whole reason he's there is because like they go to Planet Zero or whatever it's called. It's when they're drunk because people.
Yeah, I've heard.
Because So they get drunk, and then he sort of drunk dials Ben Grimm, and is like, "Yo, you're coming with me. I'm not going with you. I don't care that I'm drunk at the moment." And then he kind of just shows up, and everyone's okay with it.
Could you tell that Miles Teller, I've heard, was high for most of the production? Could you tell?
Who's Miles Teller?
Reed.
Reed.
Could you tell?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Apparently, him and Josh Trank were baked out of their minds.
I could see that.
Yeah, would make sense. How bad is the scene of Ben Grimm with his brother?
At the start.
The one where he says it's clobbering.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was just like, oh god damn it. So
I would have.
and it's like he gets beaten up by his brother, and like the brother says it's clobbering time.
I know. If I went to see it and I didn't know that was in there, I would have fucking walked out that second.
Yeah,
No joke.
I'm pretty sure.
I would have. Because
what,
just fuck that, man.
what else is there?
Isn't Tim from Tim and Eric in it for all of like 1 second?
Tim from Tim. I need to look these people up.
Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric. You know?
Don't know it.
Sweet Jesus.
Tim Heidecker.
Greatest absurdist comedians on the goddamn earth.
Okay, I don't remember him being in it.
He's Reed's dad, and he has all of one line.
Oh, yeah.
And they got him in. Like, here's this accomplished comedian. Let's get him in for one fucking line.
Well, he has a little more than one line.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I feel like the only thing in the entire that is like I want to see this movie right now is the face morphing scene because there's nowhere to find it on the internet right now.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It's the only selling point for me. Oh, and they kill Doom in the end, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, that scene made no sense.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go into the negative zone and fight him, and like we're a team now apparently.
Wait, so is it actually the negative zone, or
I don't think it's the negative zone.
So does it? Like, is it different to the planet from the start at the end?
It's like a different dimension, so it's a different planet.
So it's probably the negative zone.
Probably.
massive air quotes there.
Yeah, probably.
Also, everyone, when they're captured, they're being held in a government facility.
Yeah.
And Reed escapes.
Yeah.
And the only one, like, who stays mad at him is Ben Grimm.
For all 2 lines.
Yeah, he's mad at him for like maybe 5 minutes, and then as soon as they go into what we're gonna call the negative zone from now on, he's like, "Oh yeah, we're best buddies."
And he's silent. And he's fucking silent. You forgot that part.
Yeah, he's silent.
Alright, they were smoking crack. That's basically...
No, they weren't smoking crack. They were smoking weed.
They were smoking drugs of dubious nature.
Weed isn't of dubious nature.
No, because how can you prove they were smoking weed in particular?
Well, because internet rumors
said they were smoking weed in particular.
Wait,
they were? They said that?
Well, I think Josh Trank said it. Josh Trank, it got to the point where someone claiming to be Josh Trank, and a lot of the things he said ended up happening, actually went and leaked shit about the production on 4chan.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that.
The big budget director the director of a big budget feature blockbuster went on 4chan to leak shit about it. That's like a fucking...
Oh, did you hear about the guy who got fired from
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Because he talked about localization.
No, he talked about Sakurai, I think it was.
He was
I
basically.
heard it was like he talked about why they didn't bring some games over. Xenoblade was mentioned. I heard.
Mother 3.
Not Mother 3, of course not.
Um,
He couldn't even get fired by leaking the one thing that everyone cares about.
yeah, Xenoblade has been localized though. Both games localized fine. Took them a while for US, which is how we got that
When
wonderful
is it
English.
coming out? The Wii U one.
December 10th, which is very late for a game release.
Yeah.
Usually they sort of stop before Black Friday, but no.
I need to know if I'm gonna get that.
I've heard it's just okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I expect.
Just Cause 3 comes out a week before.
So you're not gonna bother.
I have some explosions to make, you know.
You know,
Yeah, so you're getting like 4 or 5 games before Christmas. I'm getting Mario Maker. That's kind of it.
Well,
I might get Bayonetta.
after Phantom Pain, I'm getting Mario. Well, my brother's getting Mario Maker. Then I will probably get Witcher once I finish Phantom Pain.
which will be like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I want to
March
get I want to get Donkey Kong as well.
Oh yeah. I might get Fallout on launch, and I might get Just Cause on launch. I don't know. I'll see. I'll definitely get them before the end of the year, but launch maybe not. I mean, Fallout's out 3 weeks before Black Friday, and probably some form of sale on it, even if it's a bit small.
Black Friday, is that even a thing here?
It is. Extravision do it, at the very least.
Extravision. Well,
Yeah,
but Extravision isn't going to have like crowds upon crowds of people being crushed.
Yeah,
underneath
exactly.
other people. So in a way, we have it better.
I mean, we don't really do Black Friday, but we do Boxing Day. Boxing Day is our equivalent, I think.
Yeah, but we don't have but Black Friday is worse.
Black Friday is worse, but Boxing Day is, like, proportionally as bad, I'd say. Considering, you know, smaller populations, smaller amount of people, smaller shops.
Less trampled grandmothers.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
the
yeah, guys,
grandmother-
did you hear about the
the grandmothers are all tired. They spent the previous day making Christmas dinner, so I mean, you know,
guys,
smell
did you hear
turkey all
about
night, all day.
extra Kickstarter for Red Ash's animation?
Oh yeah,
They made another.
mentioned it. I haven't seen anything about it.
It's for expanded production.
Uh,
And if
this sounds dubious.
it
I'm
is,
going to
yeah, gee, do you think? Ifune is pathetic and he wants your money.
Yeah. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous at this stage, Inafune.
You know, he knows. He just wants your money. You know that 40 bags of money. He's running away with your 40 bags of money.
And
that's
that's
terrible.
As much as 4 10s.
And that's terrible. I desperately hope that scene is adapted in Batman vs Superman. I mean,
I
that
think it
would
was referenced in something.
It was referenced in like one of the last pre-New 52 issues of Superman.
No, I think it was referenced in some film.
Oh, probably an animated one then.
Yeah, I think it was.
No,
Like
no.
I think it was like an offhand mention. Oh yeah, it was in Batman Year One, the animated one, if I remember. I think like Batman, like someone shouts like, "That guy's stealing 40 bags of money," and then someone shouts, "That's terrible" or something. I haven't seen that movie.
No, I'd hope it would be like
That's terrible.
3 people, and then he stole 40 bags of money. That's as much as 4 10s, and that's terrible.
No, they need to say it 3 times because 40 in numericals and then 40 in words and then as many as 4 10s and then that's terrible. Also,
And
I'm
that's
not at
terrible. But Batman vs Superman is probably my most anticipated film at the moment. Even though I hated
probably-
Man of Steel. Is it hypocritical of me to be really excited for Batman vs Superman despite not liking Man of Steel?
The only reason I like Man of Steel is because I saw it the day that my computer came.
Mm.
So I was like, yeah,
So,
new computer.
enjoyment,
I don't actually
enjoyment
like
by
the movie.
association.
Yeah, like, I don't actually like the movie, but I have fond memories of the day I went to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. I actually, honestly, I haven't seen all of Man of Steel. I sat down to watch it, and I gave up about halfway through.
You fell asleep.
No, I just got bored and left. Not in the cinema, of course. I did this at home. I didn't manage to catch it in the cinema. I don't know what stopped me.
I had to see it in 3D, which
Was
Was
headache-inducing.
yeah.
That's the only point.
Well, no, it's a Zack Snyder movie, so it's worse.
Yeah. Wait, how so?
What?
How so?
Shapes and colours and moving. Ooh. You know?
I haven't seen the film, so I wouldn't know. All I know is it's a fucking terrible movie that doesn't have any pacing whatsoever, and also Superman kills people.
Phantom Pain Street Date has been broken.
Phantom Pain what?
The street date has been broken. People have it.
What?
Oh,
Retreat
Oh,
to
yeah.
the caves.
Wait,
the
Delete
what do you
the
mean
internet
people?
browser. What?
What do you mean? As in, like, the public?
Yes.
as in review copies have been sent.
No, review copies arrive on Monday. People in the public have it. Treat
As
to
in
the
they
caves.
stole them.
No, like a shop sold them early.
Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
It's in a
What?
foreign country.
Oh my god.
Retreat.
Oh.
Retreat
No.
to the caves. Retreat to the caves.
Oh god, it's over, it's over. Oh, these bastards think
If you need me, I'll be sitting in a dark room playing Ground Zeroes and listening to David Bowie.
I'm doing that right now, only instead of David Bowie, it's you, which is kind of similar in some cases.
I sound nothing like David Bowie. I wish
You're
I
British, aren't you?
So yeah, this podcast is going to be my only interaction with the internet for the next 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
Kevin,
Well,
make
I'm
sure
going to be
you
gone
have-
for the entirety of tomorrow.
Sorry, what?
I'm going to be gone for the entirety of tomorrow.
yeah, just Kevin, make sure you read up on all of the news of things we might be interested in.
And send it to us, but make sure it's not Phantom Pain related. And if you send us free trash,
talk
we will
to us about it in the podcast, you know?
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna email it to you, but I'm gonna put them through Bitly, and I'm gonna send like 3 or 4 links, and out of the 3 of them, only 2 will be actual news, and one of
pick
them
your
will
link.
be
Pick
Phantom
your link.
Pain.
Pick your link.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, interesting. You know how J.J. Abrams is only directing the first new Star Wars film, yeah. And it was originally going to be Rian Johnson who was responsible for Looper directing the other 2, but now apparently he is only directing Episode 8, and Colin Trevorrow, the man behind Jurassic World, is directing Episode 9, which is interesting. I mean, could go pretty much anyway, because Jurassic World, it was a good film, but it was mostly just mindless fan service for 2 hours.
I didn't really like Jurassic World.
I liked it as a kid who enjoyed dinosaurs.
I watched the first film, so I got the fan service, but that's it.
I mean, it did a better job of being a Godzilla movie at the end than Godzilla did. So
Yeah.
which is weird because the Godzilla director is also making a Star Wars movie.
Yes.
Yeah, he's making Rogue One, which is probably the Star Wars movie I'm most excited for, other than Episode 7.
Okay, I'm gonna admit something. I haven't seen all of the Star Wars films.
I have, but I just don't remember them.
That doesn't become a problem until you tell me which ones.
I haven't seen 2 and 3.
Oh, you're
Well,
fine.
then you're good.
Three's. I prefer 3 to 6.
And here's the bit where
It's an unpopular opinion.
And here's the bit where I get the most crap. I preferred 1 to 4.
Well, that's not hard.
You're a strange child.
You're fighting this
do you
out
agree
now.
with him, Christian?
What?
Do you agree with him, Christian?
Well, I don't remember too much, but as far as I'm aware, I actually got more enjoyment out of 1 than 4.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll have to. Oh crap! My helicopter is blown up.
You deserved it.
Fuck you! Now my points are gone, and I have to do it again.
My helicopter blew up.
Is
Yeah,
that a
just
euphemism
I
for
really
something,
did.
or
Oh my god. Oh, now I have to do it again. Oh. Fucking hate this.
I got really annoyed. Well, Christian, I mean, I got very annoyed this morning when I found out that the Street Fighter V beta had been up, and I slept through it. So I sat there for a good 10 minutes being like, oh, please still be up, please still be up, please still be up. And I tried it 3 times, nothing.
Why do you care about Street Fighter V?
I don't know. So there is no good fighting games on PS4 at the moment.
Apparently, they're making a new Dragon Ball Z game, which I didn't know, and there's a demo for it on the 3DS.
Oh, the handheld ones don't count.
Yeah, not really.
The handheld DBZ games are weird.
Kevin,
Like-
you've played one, you should know.
I'll be
No, I
perfectly honest.
haven't.
I have a bit of a
Game
soft spot for the Budokai games. The
PS2 ones?
the PS2 one. I actually quite enjoy them as fighting games. Because, you know, I can enjoy shit that's licensed from something without enjoying what it's licensed from.
Yeah.
Case in point being like some of the Lego games. Like
Some. You mean
I can't think of any.
They don't talk.
No, the ones that they don't talk are fine. It's wonderful physical comedy, you know?
No, I'm saying the ones that do talk suck.
Oh, but Lego Batman 2, mate. It's the best one.
I played Lego Batman 2, it's not that good.
Lego Batman 2 is the best one, mate.
No, I
Even-
played Lego Batman 2, it's
I
not
have a fucking platinum on that game.
Shut up, Donna Burke.
Oh, you only figured that out now. Stop pretending you know.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say shut up, iDroid, but that doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, it does. It shows how pathetic you are.
I am pathetic. I hate this fucking terrible. Why?
Christian
Which
admitted
mission
to
are you
being
playing?
pathetic.
Which
What?
mission are you playing?
Well, I actually decided to give up on the one I was on and tried doing S-Rank on normal Jamas Fu.
Jamais.
Jamas, whatever, I don't give a crap.
You dead French person.
I don't
You
take
don't know
this person,
French.
fuck you.
Okay, what do you call it then?
I don't simply...
One does not
I don't
simply...
fucking know. Also, if she's watching, I will kill you because she knows the name of the channel.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not watching.
You will lose your soul.
We're more than 20 minutes into the podcast. No one I don't think anyone has ever watched past that.
I do.
At this point, you watch?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? I
Narcissist.
fucking need something to listen to sometimes.
So you listen to yourself? I like to imagine how...
In case you haven't noticed, you two are the ones that talk the most.
No, Graham said that,
He
Graham's
doesn't
not-
watch.
Graham
Graham's-
said that for the one that he was on, he listened to it like 4 times.
He wanked it.
And just listen to a recording of his voice over and over again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But now, Christian, do you just lie in bed, stick a podcast on, and fall asleep? Is that how bad we are?
No, I don't fall asleep listening to the podcast.
I know, we're wonderful background noise.
Ugh.
Especially for your Grand Zeroes playthroughs.
Yeah, because it's like you're in some spirit insulting me every time I get an A rank.
Because
It's
we
just
are.
not. It's great.
Because
but
we
it's not
are.
us.
You see, yeah. It wasn't the original question, why do I care about Street Fighter V? I care about Street Fighter V because I've always kind of wanted to get into Street Fighter. But
But you suck at fighting games, don't you?
my Xbox, my 360 copy of Street Fighter 4 is broken. My 3DS copy has gone missing, and I swear I owned it on the PS3 at some point, but I can't find any traces of that having happened. So yeah. Oh, I own Street Fighter X Tekken on Vita, but that's Street Fighter X Tekken,
Yeah.
and it's on Vita.
Well, I had Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on Vita, and I lost it. I wanted. I think it's in my house. I don't know where.
Although your Vita's broken, so that doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, but still, it has Phoenix Wright in it. You know.
His theme in it is fucking awesome. There's a very good Gangnam mix of it.
It is.
That's how I judge music these days. Very good
Just
Gangnam
anything
mix.
that's so close to Gangnam.
If it goes good with Gangnam, it's good with me.
I mean, there are at least 1,000 just in the Gangnam cores. There was 700 in Gangnam. There were 700 in Gangnam Core 2, and there was 100 in Gangnam Core 1. So that's 800. 800 Gangnams just in those alone. I'd say Q's had to have made at least 200 Gangnams outside.
I'm sure
of that.
Q just has very strange Gangnam nightmares for the rest of his life.
Oh no, Q stopped making Gangnam for the moment.
Yeah, he needs to go to therapy first.
He's taking a break, you know? I expect we'll be back to Gangnam by the end of the autumn, I say.
That was an odd phrase to pull out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The mashup game is it's in a weird place at the moment, you know? I don't know. 'Cause people are getting sick of Space Jam. Thank fuck.
Well, people got sick of Space Jam for a long time ago.
No, people are getting really sick of it at this point, you know? And yet Kevin made one.
Yeah,
I made it because like everyone does mashups of that.
I don't.
Well, you don't do mashups full stop.
Well, yeah, because my laptop's a piece of shit.
Exactly. No, but it's like the lowest common denominator of mashups. It is It's the John Belushi, probably, yeah. Yeah, the John Belushi of mashups, you know? It's just sort of there, everyone makes fun of it, and no one knows how it got popular in the first place.
That's a very accurate representation.
Yeah, yeah. Or everyone loves Raymond. Yeah, I think that's a better comparison. I have yet to meet anyone who actually enjoys Everyone Loves Raymond. And yet it's always on television.
Ugh. Oh yeah, speaking of something that starts with Ray, did you hear about... Kevin, have you seen the Rayman 4 concept yet?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, it was so awesome.
It was ahead of its time, damn it.
What was so good about it?
Did you even finish it?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
You serious? And you didn't think anything mind-blowing or awesome or defining about it at all?
Nope.
Shit was awesome, man.
Who's eating?
No one.
No
it's only
one.
chocolate, I'll be fine. It doesn't make any noise.
Son of a mother.
You can't hear it, can you?
I could heard the rapping.
What rapping?
I heard you dicking around with the tinfoil or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not rapping.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Christian, shut up.
Yeah.
I mean... Yeah, shut up, Christian. I was trying to think of something better to say to him. No, shut up, Christian.
What's going on here? My iTunes isn't working.
So, do any of you know what to do outside of the internet? Because I'm going to have to leave that for 17 days.
You can play Ground Zeroes.
For 17 days.
You've already played like 22 hours of it.
Correct. I've done the math. Phantom Pain is 200 times the size, so I'm going to play 4,400 hours of the Phantom Pain. And I'm not even sick of Ground Zeroes yet.
Yeah, it has too much for too little.
Yeah. Like, I remember when it was on PS Plus, people were complaining about how short it was, and they got it for fucking free.
Yeah. I mean, you're not the one who paid fucking €40 for it.
It was €30 at launch.
No, well, yeah,
it was originally €40, but then everyone complained, so they're like, okay, yeah, it's 30.
Yeah, well, of course you complain. It's fucking half the price of a game that's 200 times the size.
Yeah, Phantom Pain's €70 most places.
Well, yeah, I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, most next. A worrying trend is that retailers have started pricing games by the amount of content in them, which is annoying because now I can't like just go, oh, here's this 300-hour-long game, €50, please. No, I can't do that anymore. It's like 75. And it's worse. Argos are selling Phantom Pain for €80.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Like just the standard edition.
I was
don't
in
even
Tesco
think it's the
today,
day one.
and they were selling PS2 games for €40.
Well, depends on which. That's acceptable depending on the PS2 game.
It was like that quiz game.
Oh, Buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Was it with the peripherals?
Nope.
Oh, fuck
Well, then
off.
that's just fucking... Yeah, you need to have... the peripherals would explain why it
for a game
costs
that
so much.
doesn't even come with the fucking thing you need to play it.
Yeah, I mean, who the hell has, like, the buzzers or the iToys at their fucking house?
Yeah. I know, a Kex opened, or Sex, or CEX, whatever the fuck they want to call it, opened in Navan recently, giving it...
Really?
Yeah, surprising, I know.
I know, it's very surprising. That's why I said it.
And they have... It's a bit of a shit one compared to the other ones I've been in, but I noticed they have a PS2 section, and of course, and first things I noticed, which is the defining mark of any PS2 section, MGS2 and MGS3, bravo lads.
Yes.
And but then I noticed in the corner, Kingdom Hearts 1, €22.
Worth it.
What?
That is worth that price.
Christian, I thought you hated Kingdom Hearts.
You fucking... You never listen to what I say, do you?
No, Christian, see, this is what happened. Originally, I thought you loved Kingdom Hearts. Then apparently you hated Kingdom Hearts, and now you love it again.
There are different games that give me very different emotions, Kevin.
I nicked it off my uncle.
You stole it?
Well, he let me borrow it.
Oh yeah, my cousin let me borrow
He lives in a different country now, so...
My cousin let me borrow his Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red version 2 years ago? Probably
this
more.
was like 3 years ago, and he lives in a different country now, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah,
I question whether or not my GBAs actually belong to my uncle every single day.
I mean, you know, these are just common problems within reality.
Is that stealing is a thing and you can't avoid it?
Simpsons did this to us, I think, is what really happened. The Simpsons did this to us.
The Simpsons. I thought there was a whole episode about Bart being guilt tripped because of the fucking stuff he stole.
That is my favorite episode of the entire series, but I mean, what?
Why?
I don't know. Because I had a DVD with it on it, and I've seen it so many fucking times. I know that episode off by goddamn heart.
Ugh.
Hello, welcome to Lee Carvello's Pudding Challenge. I am Carvello. Choose your club. Your speed. Ball has landed in parking lot.
Parking lot.
Can we just spout Simpsons quotes for the episode?
No, I don't. I only know that one for the most part. Just because of that part.
Yeah. What an episode. Yeah, I do lean to Futurama more, purely because there's a higher ratio of good Futurama episodes.
Yeah.
You know? For every bad Futurama episode, there's like
ones.
a season of good ones. Whereas with The Simpsons, it's more of a...
opposite.
2-to-1. There's 8 seasons of good shit, and there's... 15... No, nearly 20 now of bad shit. So...
Ugh.
I mean, it's still better than a good amount of television, but it's just sort of painful in comparison to the others. The last new episode of The Simpsons I watched was the Lego one, and it was just awful.
I watched the last half of the most recent season.
I was going to watch Simpsorama, but I didn't get around to it.
It's terrible. Don't watch it.
Oh.
Fry has like all of one line in the fucking show.
It's new Futurama, though.
No, it's
I need
not.
this.
It's
I
not
need
new.
this.
It's terrible.
I need this to keep me going, you know? I mean, I do have Rick and Morty. And Futurama shit is canon in that, if you see the couch gag, which...
Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
foolishly thought we hadn't already seen.
Yeah, what the hell, Kevin?
Wait, how does that make Futurama canon?
Because
What?
there was an alien from future. There was
No,
fucking Slurm.
you can see the Planet Express in the background of
Oh,
the...
I just saw
yeah.
a Slurm can.
Yeah. There was a whole Slur machine, and there was a brain slug or something, I forget. Yeah. But everything is canon in Rick and Morty. I know Tumblr got a bit angry about Justin Roiland saying something because Justin Roiland said something because of Tumblr, and then Tumblr got angry at Justin Roiland for saying this. So, sections of Tumblr ship Rick x Morty.
For no reason.
Yeah. And then, like, this has become such a problem that Justin Roiland had to go, yeah, they're probably in a healthy relationship in some universe. Because, you know, alternate universes has to happen somewhere. And then, Tumblr got angry because pedophilia.
So basically, Tumblr got angry because fucking Justin Roiland trolled them twice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Because in Rick and Morty, anything you think of, that's canon. Just
Yeah.
not in... Yeah. Because, you know, they do whatever the fuck they want, you know. There's some dimensions where, I don't know.
Rick is killed by
Rick
his
is Morty.
head stuffed up his ass.
Rick is Morty.
Yeah. That is actually a prominent fan theory at the moment. That Rick is an older version of Morty.
I could see that.
I mean, there was that race war thing in the last episode, which... I mean, like, he is becoming more, like, universe worn, you know? He's being like, oh, your first race war summer? And I don't think Season 1 Morty would have done what he did to Fard.
Well, you know already what Rick pulled at the end of the third episode of Season 2, right?
Yeah.
He almost tried to
Yeah.
fucking kill himself.
Yeah.
Did you watch the part past the credits?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember it.
It's basically Rick tries to head back to Unity, but the other hive mind blocks him off.
Oh,
and
yeah, I remember it. I remember it.
yells obscenities and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And Morty doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Rick, I thought you said we were going to the movies. Ugh, Saved by the Bell. That wasn't a Rick impression. I can do a Rick impression. I won't do it now, but
Come on.
I have chocolate in my throat.
Drink a lot of alcohol.
Jeez, Morty. No.
No, that was not. No.
My impression game has been off recently. I can't even do my Kiefer anymore.
Well, Morty and Rick are voiced by the same people, aren't they?
Same person, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like you say that, but fucking Family Guy exists, and half of that is just Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just
It's the same. It's the same with South Park, I think.
Well,
Except South Park is funny.
Yeah, 6 of Super Park's fucking good.
It's okay.
I mean, like, I respect South Park, but like, I don't go out of my way to watch it. You know.
The last South Park thing I watched was the Hobbit Kim Kardashian episode, I think.
I gave you the game, Kevin.
Oh yeah, I still haven't played that because I'm not able to play the.
Yeah, it's basically Paper Mario, but with swearing.
And just better in general.
Whoa.
Oh,
Well, I'm kidding. I saw it open your door. It's pretty great.
Dems is fighting words, even though I've never played Paper Mario.
Unless you're talking Sticker Star.
In which case, I'm right.
Yeah. Because Sticker Star, like, people love Paper Mario, not because of the combat, but because of the wonderfully written story.
Yeah, the dialogue.
And then in Sticker Star, Miyamoto sort of walked into production and was just like, this is a Mario game. Doesn't need story. Kick that shit out. That's how I imagine Miyamoto. Like, I imagine Miyamoto like...
Wait, was Miyamoto the one that made that decision?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Miyamoto can make bad decisions. Fuck yeah.
And no, like, I just imagine Miyamoto in that situation as a washed-up rock star demanding that he get a better hotel room or something.
What, is he in a hot tub?
No, he's just walking in. It's like, what's this? Story in my Mario game? No. I didn't create this shit for you to do this shit. Out.
Well, he did that in Mario Galaxy 2, didn't he?
I don't pay you.
Fire.
It's like, I don't pay you to put story in my Mario game. It's like, Mr. Miyamoto, sir, you don't pay us at all. Shut up.
He gets up the. Do you want me to whip you again? He just takes off his belt and starts lashing them.
And then he goes...
No, he takes out his cat suit.
and then he takes out his phone and says, okay, the Pikmin team is calling me. And then he jumps out the window.
You know, very little known fact. It wasn't actually Halle Berry in the fucking Catwoman movie.
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Kevin just brought up something about a cat suit, and I just somehow came to that conclusion.
But it was Halle Berry and Catwoman.
No, yeah, fuck, I don't care.
What? I know. Explain what you were saying.
Yeah,
I'm confused. I've seen that movie, and it was definitely Halle Berry. I don't think I'll ever forget. No, I've actually forgotten pretty much everything about that movie.
Me too.
But I remember that Halle Berry was in it.
Yeah, I remember the specific part where Halle Berry rubbed catnip all over her face.
So, Kevin, you've seen Catwoman, right?
Nope.
Oh, so you can't compare it to Fantastic Four. Okay. What's the worst? What's the worst?
What can I compare it to?
What's the worst? Have you seen Batman and Robin?
Yes, but I've forgotten all of it because I haven't seen it in like 7 years. So
I would. Superman Returns.
Haven't seen that.
Man of Steel.
I have seen that, but that's probably not the worst.
No,
It was worse than Man of Steel.
It destroys the spirit of Superman, but as a film, it's okay.
Yeah, like it's Man of Steel is okay.
As a film, it's alright, but as a Superman film, it is god fucking awful.
Did you see that video online where someone restored the color to Man of Steel?
I fucking cried at that video, man.
It's just like, whoa, this is different.
So goddamn beautiful.
Yeah, why didn't they do that?
And I say all this, I'm super fucking hyped for Batman vs Superman. Like, unimaginable. I'm more excited for that than I am for Star Wars.
I'm not excited for much movies, except the ones that were Disney related.
Well, like what? Zootopia?
No, Incredibles 2, asshat.
I'm ignoring all the furry shit. I am quite excited for Zootopia purely because Walt Disney Animations, they're on a fucking roll, and making a goddamn fucking conspiracy thriller is That's cool. I want that.
What do you mean they're on a roll?
They are on a roll.
Sort of.
I mean, Tangled.
How so?
Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, which, as I didn't like it, but half the fucking planet did.
Yeah, I didn't
Big Hero
really
6.
like Tangled.
It's better than fucking Frozen. But Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. Yeah, Big Hero 6 is, I guess, good.
Big Hero 6 was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Big Hero 6 more than Avengers 2.
What?
I hated Avengers 2. Like, there were moments in Avengers 2 I enjoyed, but as a full movie, I enjoyed Big Hero 6 much more. I also saw Days of Future Past only like a day or two after Age of Ultron, and I much preferred that as well.
Yeah, Days of Future Past, that was good.
I didn't see it.
I still prefer First Class to Days of Future Past.
I have all of the X-Men movies on DVD, but I've only seen half of them.
Well, which half is the question?
Hold on, let me get the box set there. Let me check.
Have you seen The Last Stand? Oh, actually, yeah, there are a few good comparisons to Fantastic Four in there. Have you seen Last Stand?
Okay, so I got like the X-Men and the Wolverine Adamantium collection.
That one doesn't include Days of Future Past, though.
No, it doesn't, but I got that separately.
So, I waited for the Road Cut, and now the Road Cut is out, and now I can't find the Road Cut anywhere.
Okay, so I have seen. Okay, yeah, I've seen two of them.
Oh, sweet. Have you seen The Last Stand?
I've seen Days of Future Past and X-Men Origins.
Okay, Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay,
As opposed to what?
Was X-Men Origins Deadpool? That was supposed to be a thing. Ended up being Deadpool now. I think it's going to be terrible. No one seems to agree with me, but I think it's going to suck.
Go to hell.
Okay, yeah, don't really give a shit. Cause
Don't worry, Kevin.
I won't
We're all
have-
going to hell.
at the very least, I won't have to enjoy Deadpool there. I know I said enjoy. I don't know what I was thinking. But
I should really watch these all.
Hmm.
Watch like all of them.
But was Fantastic Four worse than X-Men Origins?
Yes.
Shit.
I didn't actually have that many problems with Origins.
And yet you're excited for Deadpool.
Yep. Well, obviously the Deadpool part.
What about the
Like,
part
the end
where
of
they?
it-
What about the part where they had to where they tried CGI de-aging Patrick Stewart?
They did that.
Really, it's completely fucking pointless.
I haven't seen it in ages, but the only problems I can remember with it are everything with Deadpool, but most of the stuff with Deadpool, and Gambit showing up for no reason.
Which once again they're doing,
Yeah, they're making a Gambit movie.
and like he hasn't been introduced or anything. Gambit isn't a massively popular character. I don't get the appeal of Gambit. Like he's a decently popular character. I just don't get the appeal.
It's like the equivalent of making a random film about Bane.
Yeah.
I must
Only-
shit out of the movie.
Only lots of people will love that just because of the fucking lines he makes in the movie.
Hello, Dr. Pavel, I'm CIA. I also... Dark Knight Rises has few problems. Like, it has problems other than the ones, like, people always go for, like, how does Bruce Wayne get from the Holland Desert to Gotham? I don't know, he sucks a dick and gets a plane or something, I don't know. Something happened, we didn't see it, who gives a shit? And like people
Yeah, he's Batman. He's Batman. You answer all these questions when he's Batman.
Shut up, Frank Miller. And
Okay.
you have no idea what I'm referencing, do you?
I know I don't. I just what the fuck? I didn't know how I triggered a reference here.
Good. Read some goddamn Batman comics.
He's a writer.
No, I never. Never.
He's a writer who, at one point, was one of the greatest comic writers of all time, but then he became a senile, crazy, racist old man. And he kept writing comics
Don't
through
you just
that.
hate it when that happens?
And he just kept writing comics through that, so...
Oh my god.
To the
Wait,
point
really? They let him?
Yeah. I mean, he pitched a story called Holy Terror Batman, which was about Batman taking on Al-Qaeda. and then when DC were like, no, he went and took it to another publisher and just had a character legally similar to
Legally safe Batman.
legally different from Batman. And yeah, fun times, you know. Legally safe Batman knockoffs. A truly fun time for all, you know.
Did it get made?
It did get made. By I want to say it was Legendary Comics, the people who is a film studio who, in comics publishing, have basically just published some Pacific Rim tie-ins, and that's about it. And this. So, yeah, great job, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
You did it, John. You became one with the Cosmo.
Can we end this with
Yeah.
John
And
Brown's
on that
version,
note, I think we should.
I will always love you.
We should. And on that note, I think we should probably.
Holy
end-
shit!
we should
Always
end it.
love you.
That horrifying note. Let's end. Goodbye. Witcher time.